guys, it is Jayce from Terry Reacts coming at you with a video from Mr. Nightmare called 7 Disturbing Videos Captured on Ring Doorbell Cameras. I'll probably be doing a bunch of stuff for Mr. Nightmare um, because like I said in one of our posts that's going to be posted this week, um, he does it's like, I don't know how to describe it, it's like podcast format. It's more like listening, but these types of videos he has, um, they're like actual videos. But what we're gonna do is that we're gonna stop after every video and we're gonna do a little review on it. So let's get it. Let's get it started.
It's been a long year since I've done a Ring cameras video, and as it turns out, people are still creeps and a lot of new videos have surfaced, so let's look at some of them. This first video is a very real and grisly reminder that danger can be following you anywhere at any time, even to your front door. And it can be a lesson, especially for women, to be alert of your surroundings, especially before opening your front door.
Oh shit.
As you just saw, a mother holding her infant daughter unknowingly leads a man to her front door and was mere seconds away from him getting inside. As the man approaches the driveway, you can see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity, clearly with premeditated intentions. As the man walks up the driveway, the daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still completely oblivious to the approaching threat. Luckily, she makes it inside and shuts the door in time. She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying Ring footage. The woman made a report to the police as soon as she saw the footage, and what the police said was disturbing. There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area who had been targeting women and children. It's suspected that he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their house with a full face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime and want to conceal their identity. The woman in the video just may have saved her and her child's life just by the skin of her teeth. If you're not convinced of just how often this kind of thing happens, here's a similar video.
Alright, so I think we're getting into the second video right here, but yeah, situational awareness, that's a big thing that it's very good to have, especially in today's day and age where it's really dangerous. I mean, even going down to the store, like, we have a Dollar General like not even 2 minutes down the road, and sometimes it's dangerous to go there by yourself. Unfortunately, it's just a day and age we live in. But it's always suggested that like females keep, well, if you don't have your concealed carry, you don't have your pew pew on you, carry pepper spray or a taser. That way you have a form of self-defense in case something like that happens. Now, I don't know of anywhere around here that a guy like that rushes to the front door when he's tailing somebody, but I know it's happened to multiple people throughout the entire state, or in even the whole world at that. But I'm glad that she made it out okay. Guys like that, it's a special place in hell for all of them. But let's go ahead and get into the second clip.
A young college-age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, two large men step on the porch, and the one in front immediately tries to open the door.
Oh wow.
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and may have had the wrong house. However, the short window of time between the girl entering the house and the men stepping on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl. You'd think anyone who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house, or at the very least know who lives in the house. It could also be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so he pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she notices the men at the door. It seems they only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police." So unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not. Whether they were trying to grab the girl, or if they genuinely had the wrong house, is up for debate, as there's no further info on this video. If it is the second one, still, everything about the men's actions was sketchy. In this video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear.
What we're going to
In the
do
early
is
morning
do a
hours on
review on this
October
video.
16th in Kent, Washington, a couple seen returning home. The husband is seen unlocking the door, and seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her. She acts quickly and runs inside, locking the front door. The suspect then spots the Ring camera and hits it repeatedly with his gun, effectively breaking the device. It's at this time that you can notice a second man there as well. The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the two men followed them home from the casino hoping to rob them of any of their winnings. Fortunately, they made it inside safely. The suspect with the gun was identified by police as 18-year-old Al Hussein Drameh, and he was arrested on October 26th. He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree, and he pleaded not guilty to all of them. With this fourth video...
So with the first video, again, it's kind of similar how the first clip handled out. Very, very lucky, especially, I mean, it didn't really sound like she was in that house by herself. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. But it sounded like multiple people in there. I know I heard her screaming like she's gonna call the police and all that. Also, I heard like another voice like screaming in the background. But with the third video, that's very terrifying. Especially, you're at the casino, you're having a good time, you win something, and you fold it and go on home, only to be chased down by a pew wielding person. And based on the movement that he was moving at and how fast he was, including the second person that was in the background after he had destroyed the Ring camera, very ill intentions there. Now, I'm not going to say that there was more than just robbing on that, but it was almost I mean, it was burglary. I can see that happening, but man, it's terrifying because, like I said, you never know what's going to happen. All right, let me stop rambling on a bit, and we'll get into the fourth video.
We moved to something a little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor Ring security camera while he was sleeping on the couch. At 1:39 in the morning, he's awoken to the pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves. With the fan running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se. He ignored it and tried to go back to sleep. But 4 minutes later at 1:43, this happened.
Oh, dang.
One of the doors is aggressively yanked shut, and this officially removes any possibility of a draft being the cause of the doors moving. It's safe to assume he slept in his bed the rest of the night. This next video also comes...
I'm not gonna lie, I'd have the same reaction. But I'm glad Mr. Nightmare added in the little note that it was considered a draft in the room, which is very possible. But a door closing at that speed and that aggressively, yeah. That's a little bit terrifying. You know, we've had paranormal stuff happen to us before, but we've never really caught that on cameras, just by eyewitness accounts. But for this, it's yeah, be very terrifying. I mean, maybe the ghost was looking for some food. He didn't have a certain type of food. Ghost got angry, slammed the door. You never know. Anyway, this is the this is the 5th video. Yeah, 5th video. So let's go ahead and get this started.
Comes from inside of a house instead of the front porch, and this one can play on one of the biggest fears of a lot of people, and that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep. In Wichita, Kansas, a family's Ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night. This was the footage captured. Anaya said once she opened her eyes, she felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie, seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she didn't know. Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house, and after being jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya were safe in a room before calling the police. Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone. It's likely the boy entered the house simply through the front door. Luckily, the Ring cameras clearly caught his face, and using this footage, the police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old boy whose name was not released. The boy faced aggravated burglary and theft charges. In November 2021,
Man, that is one of my biggest fears. You know, having somebody, you just sleeping, you're just minding your own business, and then having somebody literally stand over you. Yeah, that's I think that's a bit of everybody's fear. A big one of mine. But I'm glad the burglar was caught. Hopefully, anything that he stole, the family got back. I'm glad that everybody's okay, because that's terrifying, you know. Because like I said, you're just chilling, you're sleeping on the couch, you're in La La Land, you know, you're just relaxing, you know, getting ready for either school or work, and the next morning you just wake up and you just see a person standing over you. Yeah, no, that's no go for me. So we are entering the 6th clip, so let's go ahead and give this a watch.
a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month.
He's smiling.
She included a few of the videos caught by her Ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for extended periods of time, facing her door.
I'm getting bad vibes right now.
At certain points, he can be heard speaking.
It's like he's smiling.
But what he says is impossible to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears. It was a few days after her initial post that she posted an update stating that her friends and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop. Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security to do an additional routine throughout the night. I can't seem to find her Twitter profile anymore, so there don't appear to be any updates on the matter. And in this last video...
Now, before we enter this last video, yeah, just like how the first video went, make sure you're aware of stuff. You know, it's a good thing that she didn't go outside at all, especially when it's been stated that he was lurking there for minutes upon minutes on time. You run into a very scary situation. You don't know. You know the person's bad intent, ill intentions, all that. But for staying there for that long period of time, I don't know. I just think there was something else that was with that. I'm glad that he was confronted and he stopped. Or I'm glad, like, after the confrontation, he stopped doing that. Again, very glad that she is safe, and it's a very good thing she did not go outside of her apartment during that time where he was lurking back there, because I felt a very bad vibe. I don't know if he was, you know, if he'd taken a life in that instance. You know, there's a bunch of it's endless possibilities with creepy people like that. Because I mean, I'll say that I felt a very bad vibe when I seen him standing there. I'm like, yeah, something doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like he was waiting to break in to steal stuff either. That's why I'm very glad that she is safe. And we are getting into the final clip. So let's go ahead and get this party started.
An El Paso resident's Ring camera catches what appears at first to be a woman in danger seeking help at their front door in the middle of the night. But this may be a much more sinister situation than that. At first, the woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help. But things start getting suspicious when she hides anytime a car is approaching. Is she hiding from a specific person chasing after her? Or is she perhaps trying to not be seen from any passerbys? After the neighbor's driveway light turns on, a car's headlights approach from the right, and she's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car, perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave. Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine, but a month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation. That woman was Krista Nicole Cordeaux. The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot. The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious, such as harming the owner, damaging property, or stealing. Suddenly, the prospect that this woman could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched. As always, keep your doors locked and be careful who you open them to.
Shout out to this video. We did a group reaction of that one. But yeah, at first you'd think that she was running from somebody based on the based on her attitude, the gasping for air, the paranoia, that maybe she was running from somebody. But then that woman got arrested. So you run into the option where it's like it's a bait and switch. It's like let's say she got into that house. Maybe she's panicky at first, but maybe she is armed with like a knife or something. She threatens the homeowner, and then the other car pulls up and proceeds to help her in robbing them. Now, I have seen, well, I mean, I haven't seen with my own eyes, but I have heard of cases like that. Mainly human trafficking wise. Like a human or a female would be like appear in disarray, and then the person trying to help that woman is jumped and kidnapped. You know, that's a very common theme of human trafficking. Now, that's the first time I've heard of bait and switch being used in theft situations. But I'm glad I learned that because now I know what to be aware of. But hopefully you all enjoyed this video. So how it's gonna go? See that this video is probably gonna be the second one uploaded because we're recording this on a Monday. This will be my personal videos. My personal reaction videos will be on Tuesdays. Either Zack or Drew, they're gonna do their own personal videos either Thursday or Saturday. It depends on what they want to do. And for our full-on collaboration videos, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sunday being our recording day, so we're off that day. So that's basically how the schedule is gonna go. I'm gonna start streaming again on my Wraith LFG TikTok for gaming September 2nd. So I'm very excited to get back on that. I've had a bunch of stuff to do, a bunch of projects and stuff to get involved in. I'm very excited to get involved back on that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and share below. Again, shout out to Mr. Nightmare. I've been watching his videos for years, ever since I was pretty much in middle school. So that's been 10 or so years. I've been absolutely glued to Mr. Nightmare. He's one of the best out there. Please if you haven't heard any of his videos, I'm gonna leave his channel link down below in the description. Please be sure to check him out. He's really cool, and very interesting and creepy stories. You have some that are actual videos, some actual stories. They're submitted to him, and then he reads them off. It's like different sections, like graveyards, like 5 creepy graveyard stories. This up here, the terrifying true scary stories, there's 10 of those. Volume 9, there's 9 videos of terrifying scary stories. 10 out of 10 recommend. Please give him a listen. Also, yeah, if you have any recommendations for either myself, Zack, or Drew, please comment them down below. We'll review those. If you have any videos you'd recommend to us, like I said, you know, post the link down in the comments so we can give those a watch and give them a review. And yeah, we will see you guys. See my personal video. So I will, see you guys next Tuesday. Please be sure to keep an eye on the collaboration videos, as well as Drew's and Zack's personal videos coming out Thursday and Saturday. Until next time, we're going to eavesdrop. I hope everybody has a great day. Please enjoy the video. Please follow me and Zack on TikTok. I will link those down below. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.